Hi, thanks for joining me for Ask a Lifestyle and Fitness Coach today. So I've got a combination of lifestyle and fitness questions, and I am doing the time challenge today to make sure I complete the time challenge and I'm successful. I'm actually going to cut myself off. So whatever I say in a minute is what I say in a minute, and I'm going to try to stick to it. Okay, so let's go with the first question. So I suffer from high anxiety. It affects me at work and socially. How can I deal with it? Okay, so just to say I have got the timer down here. And let's go. All right, so high anxiety, work and socially. How can I deal with it? I would say to you, as you've probably heard before, but breathing exercises are really important for dealing with anxiety, because the mind goes into anxiety, worrying about what's coming up, how it might play out, and then the body goes into anxiety as well. So what we need to do, first of all, some deep breathing. So if we're inside, let's take ourselves outside, let's get some fresh air, deep breathing, fill our lungs and release. I personally like to do that with exercise. So let me show you one of my favorite exercises for that very quickly. Oh, I'm on the timer. So I personally like to do the down into squat, arms up, deep breath, round and back down again, and up and down, and there we go. The reason being is that this has opened up my breathing, and the exercise has also brought my mind and my body together. Okay, so we've had our minute. Was there something else I wanted to say? Yes, there was. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done the demo. I'm going to say it anyway. So you've got to have a shift in your thinking as well. So while you're opening up the body and the breathing and doing the exercise, we also want to be putting positive thoughts into our mind. Okay, so for example, I'm going to this party, it's going to be so much fun. Positive thought, so much fun. The reason why I'm going is because I want to see my friend, I want to enjoy their company, say happy birthday. Okay, positive thoughts being transmitted. Another way of looking at it would be, okay, so you said at work, you have anxiety at work. Okay, well, I have a responsibility. I'm working on this project. So let's have a shift in thinking. I'm really good at what I do. I bring really interesting ideas to the table. Okay, I get a bit nervous sometimes talking, but I'm going to do my breathing exercises and I'm going to remind myself what amazing things that I can bring to this talk, the value that I can share. And I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to make it, I'm going to get my main points. I'm not going to overload myself, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, that's, a shift in thinking. I've gone right over. So what we're going to do is practice on the second one. I'm going to have a minute and that's it. Okay, so number 2, I have really messy housemates. I clean up all the time and they don't do anything. How can I get them to help me? Okay. Number 1, make sure you've pointed out to them your views. If they don't already, they might not realize the extent of the mess, clutter, the dirt, whatever it is. If they have been made aware of it. Number 2, if you are going to be cleaning, especially if you're doing a really big job, and it's got really grimy, make sure they see it before you clean it. They need to know the extent of what's going on instead of just coming home and everything's organized. They might not realize how much effort you're putting in. Thirdly, point out to them, not cleaning, it can cause damage. It can cause damage to the surfaces or to your so there's something closed there, your equipment. If you're renting, that can have implications, on your deposit. You might have to replace things. I would also say to that, bring in a friend, a mutual friend whose opinion they respect. Okay, I've run out of time, but let's quickly. Mutual friend, opinions that they respect, and let them give them some feedback about your home and say, oh, wow, you guys are so messy. This is disgusting. I wouldn't drink a cup of tea here. And that might have more effect than you, because you're a voice constantly reinforcing. Okay, number 3, I hate cleaning and organising and I don't iron. Have you got any time saving decluttering advice? Okay, biggest piece of advice to you is, you're saying you hate cleaning and you hate all these activities. Let's have a mind shift. So instead of having this kind of emotional reaction of hatred, it's very intense, let's break it down to really what it is. It's simple tasks to keep our home fresh, clean, sanitized, and a calming environment for us to return to. You know, it's not meant to be this, you know, cleaning's not this chore, you know, and it's actually can be a really, it can be quite cathartic. It can be a really, you know, relieve like stress and tensions you might not have even realized you had, just by, you know, getting rid of things you don't need. And then you need, you know, I'd put some systems in place to make it simple, because that's going to more likely be more appealing to you. So those systems could be, you know, the recycling goes out twice a week. When the laundry basket's full, we're doing a wash. Okay, so we've run out of time. Fine. All right then, so I hope that helps. Number 4. Remember the value of what you're doing as well. So as I said, you know, nice, healthy, clean environment. Number 4, it's expensive to get a coach. Lots of people can't afford it. What can we do? Okay, well, I can only answer for myself as a coach. I would encourage you to come to me and have, you know, we'll have a discussion about what you need, what you're looking for. In terms of lifestyle, I come and I provide an estimate. So I'll actually come to the property, have a look at what the job is, the kind of materials we're going to need, the kind of time we're going to spend on it, and I'll provide an estimate. Then we can look through the, you know, with my client, I'll look through the estimate, and if there's things they want to refine or, you know, maybe take out, then absolutely we can do that. Also, if you have a budget, let me know what budget you're working to, so, you know, I can make something that's appropriate and is going to be effective. I think also I do payment plans. So, you know, you don't have to pay for everything all at once. You can actually divide it. If that's, you know, easier for you. I also have some remote options like virtual decluttering. And that just means that, you know, it's different price range and it might be more suitable for your needs. So my biggest piece of advice is think about what your goals are and get in touch with me. And I'd love to tell you about the services and, you know, the different prices, the different time frames that, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then you can go away and have a think about, you know, how you, if you want to proceed, how you want to proceed, etc. Okay, so last question is, what are your 3 favorite exercises? Okay, so I mean, I'm not going to put the timer on, I'm just going to make sure I'm quick. Because I just think at the end of the day, I can't see the clock anyway from here. All right, so let's go for 3. So my number 1 is loosening up the shoulder area and opening my chest. Okay, so let's stretch our arms up above our, next to our ears. And let's take it back down behind our back. Okay, so we're going 1 and 2. Okay, and then I might finish it up with this. So really, really open that area now. Unlocked, ready to go. Next, I would move to the legs. I quite like to do a balancing move here. So it's a good stretch, but it's also quite a nice one for testing your balance and coordination. Okay, so we take our leg off the floor, pull the knee to the chest. Okay, see, there we go, balance nearly lost, turning round. There we go, and again, so we take the knee to the chest, and have an arm out, arm by side, wherever you like. Okay, then I'll take them behind. So it's the same thing again, so we're taking our ankle to our glute. Okay, I've got my knees together. So we'll do it on the other side. I'll do it forward way this time. So I've got to my trainer up to the glute, and I've got the knees together. Nice breathing. Okay, and then the final move I'm going to show you is the squat, which I love. All right, so we are going to go down, seated position, hands. Okay, show you from the side. So I'm pushing the glutes out into seated position, nice straight back and up again. Okay, so you can put your arms where you want to. All right, so it's the same as sitting on the chair. Oh, we've got a chair in front of me now. Okay, so it's the same as sitting on this bench. Okay, so breathe, breathe, deep breath and up. Okay, and these are the kind of things that can just, you know, bring some balance between the body and the mind so that we can focus on the task ahead. I hope you enjoy trying a few of those techniques, and I hope you've had fun listening to a couple of the questions as well. I hope there's been some useful information. Good luck with it. You can tell my breathing's changed. So it's much deeper now. I need more oxygen. I'm not kind of up here anymore. I'm like, okay, so I hope you have a great weekend, rest of your weekend, and a lovely week ahead. And good luck with all your lifestyle and fitness endeavors. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm going to be live on Instagram answering some questions. So yeah, loads of questions for me. I love it so much. It's so much fun. So thank you for joining me. All right then, bye.